You know, if you watch the national news especially, there's an awful lot of talk these days about the banking industry and how things are changing and kind of sometimes being concerning in that area. So what a nice treat for us to tell you here locally, we're welcoming a new bank to the area. Well, an old established bank, but new to our area. Allie Ward is here. She is the Assistant VP and Branch Manager of Mountain Valley Bank. Which you're excited about because you're just opening this new branch in Ooltewah, right?
Yes, we are. We're opening a new branch in Ooltewah. Our grand opening is July 24th at noon. We're going to have some fun festivities, games, giveaways. We're giving away a huge gun safe, actually, as a prize. If somebody draws that, they're able to take that home. Yes, we'll have food. We are really excited to be in the Ooltewah area because it's a big community, but it's also a very close-knit community.
It is. I live in Ooltewah, so I can speak to that. But you know, you had said to me before we got on the air that you really want people to realize that this is banking as it used to be.
Yes.
I mentioned your history. Y'all began in the early 1900s, right?
In 1905.
In Dunlap.
Dunlap, yes, Dunlap, Tennessee. We started in 1905. And are just now really starting to expand and wanting to be in other communities to kind of be able to give them that banking the way it used to be.
Well, there used to be, it's almost like it feels like it's kind of small business and banking form.
Yes.
Is that fair to say?
It's extremely, accurate. We are really interested in the small businesses in the community also. We are CDFI certified, so that means we are able to help the smaller businesses get loans, accounts that benefit them without fees attached to them. We do refund all ATM fees for our customers across the board. So if they were to go somewhere else, because we're not on every corner, we still want to be able to service them in a way that they would be getting if they were in our branch at the time. So,
you know, my dad, so I grew up in Atlanta, and my dad was a small business owner.
Yeah.
And everybody traded at my dad's stores. We all knew each other.
Yep.
But there was a time when your banking relationships were truly that. Went to church together and you knew people.
Yep. So
that if a crisis came around or an idea came into your head, you could really go and talk to somebody who knew you. Is that your hope with this?
Yes, that is exactly what we want. We want everyone to be able to reach out to us if they need anything, not just banking, but come to us and say, hey, we're having a festival. Would you guys like to be a part of it? Would you like to donate or help the schools in any kind of way? We plan to do financial literacy with the schools throughout the Ooltewah area. Yeah, and it's not just older kids. We like to teach them from I taught preschool. I didn't tell you this for 6 years.
Oh, wow.
And so my passion is obviously with kids along with banking. So having that, if they start early, they're going to be able to understand more the older they get and they become young adults. We actually have a account that we're opening called Beginners Bankers, and it's for minors or really young adults who don't understand how to use a bank account, how to balance checkbooks, how to do those things, and we're here to help them, coach them through all of that so that they can have financial literacy in their life.
So I'm sure you're offering then everything from traditional checking and savings to money markets,
CDs.
to CDs.
Yep.
And the rates are good with CDs right now.
CDs are great, yes. We also, with that CDFI being certified, we also offer a first-time home buyers loan so that it helps young people or people who have never bought a home before getting started. They have zero money down. It's 100% financing. And there's it gives them that opportunity to have a fixed rate for 30 years with zero money down, so they can have that start and use the money they would otherwise use for a down payment to do improvements or whatever it is that they're wanting to use that money for.
You know, you mentioned Dunlap. We were up in Dunlap not long ago, and one of the things I noticed in so many of the businesses that we go in, there are actually people inside working, right?
Yes.
I mean, that happens here in Chattanooga too, don't get me wrong, but we've gotten so accustomed to being a drive-through society. Would you encourage people to come into the bank?
Of course, yes. We've done a lot of improvements inside of our branch. It's right next to Walmart in Ooltewah. And we have a coffee bar. We actually have a kids center for kids to sit and color or play with toys while their parents are being able to go open accounts, do transactions, talk about loans. So we're very open to having people. We welcome people with open arms to come inside. We have a large staff. Every office space is filled. Every teller station is filled. So we are excited for people to come in and fellowship with us and get to know us, whether they're opening an account or just wanting to see the branch.
So we're going to be coming out your way on the day of the grand opening.
Yes.
We'll not air it until later, but we'll have a chance to see that ribbon get cut.
Yep.
So you're having all types of just fun events for people, and they can possibly win some prizes.
Yep, we're going to have some live music, giveaways. We'll have balloons and all of that for kids to hand out, to hand out to kids. We plan to have the giveaway at the end of the day. You do not have to be present to win. Just come drop your name in a bowl, and we'll do a drawing later that day.
And if you're wanting to do open up a new account with you, just
Yeah.
a general checking account or
Yep.
savings account, is there a minimum deposit?
It is a $50 minimum deposit that
Okay.
we ask for, but there's no minimum balance. So you don't have to keep that balance. You don't have to keep any specific balance in that account.
And you could have financially literate children. Wouldn't that be
That's
a thrill?
right. Yeah.
And they can color while they're there. So it's
That's
Mountain
right.
Valley Bank. They're new to Ooltewah, not in any way new to banking. So you're going to find them on Reagan Lane,
Yes.
next to the Walmart in Ooltewah. There's their website. And go out and support them on July 24th, but you do not have to wait until then.
Exactly.
They will welcome you through their doors today.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.